All right, what's up, guys? It's me. I'm back, and I just want to let you guys know on how I'm learning languages right now. It's been a while, but here I'm back. I've been on and off learning a little Spanish here and there. I was doing schoolwork and everything. I was just like life in the way, but here I'm back, and this is the tool I use right now. It's called Learning with Texts. It's available. It's open source, easy. You guys can download that shit. And anyways, this is very good. It's very fun because it tells you like the to-do, how many words there are left. I'm pretty sure I've spoken about this before, or like tools like these. And I pair it with what is this called? Netflix. So it's basically just material. Like when you start off with any languages, make sure you start off with anything that you can see. Right, it's the easiest material you can do. Like if you start with books, just reading, or what is it called, podcasts, it's not gonna work out as effectively because this gives you like so much more context. So if you know like they're speaking in like a private setting, or like about for example, a car, right? And they say like the word for car, you automatically know what they're talking about. It's just context. It's good for that kind of immersion. So in this example, right, I'm learning a bit of Spanish, right? Just trying to get my numbers up. Just because, it's like one of the most popular languages apart from Chinese and English. And yeah, this is like how I would do it. So right now you can see I've done a couple episodes. I'm on episode 3 of season 3. And I just started off on episode 3 here. I was using some other methods like you guys probably know Migaku and stuff. But here, this is like free. You don't have to pay for anything. It's really easy to start. Well, you have to do your own server thing. You have to use Apache, like dev server or whatever. But once you get that sorted, it's not that hard, honestly. For example, right? This is where it starts right here. So this is basically called sentence mining, right? And then I have this set up where it gives me the dictionary right here. Here, I'm gonna give you an example. It gives me a dictionary here, and this is where I input my words. So if I hit play,
todos ustedes podrán grabar mensajes para sus familias.
So right here, you guys saw the thing he just said right here. It's not synced up, right? It's not like something special, like super cool, like a tool especially made for Netflix, such as Migaku. If you guys want to make your lives super easy, you guys can use tools. But here, this is really simple. I just got the transcription from Netflix. There's ways to do that. And for example, this is what he just said. Todos ustedes podrán grabar mensajes por sus familias, And then, for example, here, I didn't know what grabar means, right? And here it says, like, and I inputted the definition here from this dictionary. And then it continues with, like, this line right here, then, venga machotes, And here, this is going to be new territory for me here, where the blue means it's words I don't know. So, and the ones not highlighted just means it's the words I already know. And for example, cabeza, it means head. So let's see what that means. Because here, look, like this is a perfect example. Here, for like at least this line, right? This part of this sentence, it says las manos detrás de la cabeza, right? I can see that it says the hands and then of the head, or like something about the head, right? So I don't know what detrás mean, but I can guess. And in this kind of situation, right, where they're all like hostages and stuff, you could probably guess it means behind, right? This is my guess, right? This is like the optimal way of learning these kind of terms. But I'm not sure if it means behind. Let's see. Let's press it. And look, guess what? It says behind right here at the back. So it says hands behind your head. So like it's such a perfect situation. Good example right here. And this was just par hasard, just randomly, just right here. And then there's so many situations that it brings like that. So I just write behind right here, and I just save it right here. And then now, if I see this again, I can grade it like higher. So if it has a gradient where I just seen it, level 1, until I reach all the way like to level 5. Sometimes I can just skip if I get detrás a couple times and I know now that it means behind. And I can just grade it as a well-known word where it doesn't get highlighted anymore in red. So if it continues right here.
Nairobi, alegría.
Venga, machotes. Las manos detrás de la cabeza y a la izquierda.
And look at that. Like he puts his hands behind his back. So it's good immersion right here. So now, without any like English or whatever, you know what this means, like more or less. Here, I took a bit of Spanish in high school, so I can probably guess this means left. Izquierda? Yeah, so it says left, as in like the direction. And I can just write that down, and because I know this well, I just press well known here, left. This is optional. You don't have to translate it. If you know the word well, I just do it for record keeping, and then I just press save. And then see, it's not highlighted. And I just continue like this, just watching the movie. Anything interesting. The fun thing about this is that you pick the immersion, whatever you want, right? La Casa de Papel is very popular, very fun show to watch, and that's why I'm just continuing grinding this out. And like just like how I did it in German when I first started out, it just gets easier and easier because by then the number of words that you don't know percentage-wise throughout a text gets less and less, and just exponentially gets so much more fun, more easier, and that's just the beauty of it, you know? So hopefully I see you guys later, all right? And maybe we can continue with this, you know, just short form videos and everything. All right? See you guys.